Match day 4, Cremonese Parma. I've done it again. I've left my car at the rowing club because I had a little bit too much wine last night. And luckily I married a teetotaler, so my wife doesn't drink. So she brought me home, so I'm going to have to walk back there again, pick up the car. Now, I'm going to go to the game there and I'll make a video about it. This is the beginning. There's always... Please. Well, the game today has been listed as a high-risk game because it's a sort of local derby against Parma. Parma's about an hour away from us. And I was speaking in the bar last night to the people in the underworld, and they were saying that there's a few issues that need to be resolved between Parma and Cremonese. The fans, that is. So the police are on high alert today. So hopefully there'll be no trouble. I don't think there will be. But anyway, Jamie Vardy, he's not playing. He's only gone and got himself a muscle problem that he's not going to play. Apparently he could play, but if he played and he aggravated his muscle even more, I don't even know what muscle it is, then he could be out for a lot longer. So he's not going to play. He made his debut on Monday. He came on and did absolutely nothing. But I suppose that was to be expected. In fact, I was out last Sunday at a party, it's what you call it. It's like a get-together, loads of people, it was a group playing. It was actually in the village that my wife is from. She's from a village just outside the city. And they had a get-together. And I spoke to someone who knew the sporting director of Cremonese really well, and it was the day before Vardy was meant to play against Verona. They played on Monday. And he said to me, they're not going to play him, he's going to come on in the 70th minute. So I had the inside information. I was like, really? And I believe him because I trust him. He knows the sporting director well, and that's exactly what happened. Vardy came on in the 70th minute. So I wonder if Vardy knew that was going to happen. So I knew something that Vardy didn't know. He probably does know. Or did he? So I was reading up some facts about Jamie Vardy. He's a Yorkshireman, just across the Pennines from where I grew up. And yeah, he didn't make it. He got Sheffield Wednesday. He was on their books when he was a kid, and they dismissed him for being too small. And he started working in a factory in non-league football. He started playing non-league football, and he worked his way up. A real Roy of the Rovers story. And I think he's a great player. I mean, 10 years ago, I followed Leicester. Well, I like football. I watch football a lot. So I watched Leicester win the Premier League. It was exactly 10 years ago with Claudio Ranieri as a manager, and he was like the star man. He was the guy who was scoring all the goals. I think he's a great player. Nice lad as well. I know he got some problems in the past where he was in fights in pubs. But who's never been in a fight in a pub, eh? So, yeah, he likes drinking Red Bull. I don't think he'll get away with that here because I know that they're strict with their diets. That's one thing you hear footballers saying, that if they come to play in the Mediterranean. I think in England, maybe nowadays it's changed. You play in the Premier League, you can get away with eating fish and chips, whatever you want, as long as you perform on the day. But there's none of that in Italy. Strict dietitian, strict diet, so he won't be having any of his Red Bulls, although he might. There's only 3 Yorkshire people who live in the city I live in. One of them is my friend, but I'm not going to mention her name. The other one is not so famous, but she is famous. She wrote the song, or the lyrics to the song by Wakefield, Saturday Night, I Feel the Air's Getting Hot. You know that song? If you were around in the 90s. I think it was the early 90s, that song. It was really famous. And she's just won a court case, actually, claiming the rights back to it, because she wrote the lyrics, and the song was written by an Italian guy. Wakefield was just the face and the voice. Well, there's a big just. So she's a Yorkshire woman, and the third one is Jamie Vardy. Although he's not living in Cremona apparently, I was told by someone in this inner world, in the circuit here in Cremona, that he's going to go and live in Milan because that's where his wife wants to go. Milan is about an hour and a half away, or an hour away in the train. But I read recently in a local newspaper that he's chosen Salò, which is a nice little quaint village on the Garda Lake, or Lago di Garda, which again is about an hour away from where we are. So anyway, let's go and watch the game. I'll make a vlog. Let's Forza Cremo, or as Vardy would say, Forza Cremo, just to make you guys a little jealous. I had a swim in the pool here just before going the game. 21st of September, still in the high 30s, mid 30s temperature. Forza Cremo. Okay, we're off to the game now, in the car with my friend Andrea. Cremona, questa qua la maglia da Cremona. Forza Cremo,
Forza Cremo,
as Vardy says. Forza Cremo, Forza Cremo. I'm just here, we're having some drinks outside the ground, and I've just met an English couple, Louise and Steve, I think it was. If you can like me on YouTube, then that would be great. Anyway, let's go into the game now. We're coming into the stadium now. Wait till you see the view here. Look at this. Dai Cremo! Game's boring. 0-0. Forza Cremo. Half time. Typical Italian Serie A game, 0-0. Shots on goal, 0. Nothing's happened really. I tell you, fucking roasting though. Must be about 35 degrees. My shirt is like a shower. I might have had a shower. I don't know how the players are getting on playing in that. Anyway, let's hope for some goals in the second. I just wanted to say that the atmosphere here is buzzing, it's electric. I've not been to an English Premier League game for years. I've been to Spain, La Liga. It's friendly here, it's hell. Everyone loves each other. It's, I think it's the heat that's getting to the people as well. Even though the game's been boring, yeah? It reminds me of the days when I used to watch Italian football on Channel 4. Does anyone remember watching football, Italia 90? But let's hope for a goal. Let's hope that Cremonese can bring the victory. And they're the first team in 15 years in Serie A to get 7 points from the first 3 games. So let's hope they can win this one, and they'll get 7 plus 3, 10 points from the first 4 games. So the game finished 0-0. Again, I repeat, a very typical Serie A result. The Cremonese have 8 points from 12. And that's after 4 games, 8 points. And I think they're like 4th or 5th in the league. So follow me in this journey as we watch Cremonese get into Europe. Forza Cremo. Anyway, I've made it home. I tell you what, it was warm there. We were in the sun all the time. I think I might have got sunburnt. I didn't have any cream on. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you'll follow me on this journey where we get Cremonese into at least Europe, or save them from going down. YouTube thinks you might like this video, or this one, can't remember it. Please like and subscribe if you want to know what it's like living in Italy. The real deal. Ciao for now, folks.